Hey, Catherine Ewing here from Reawaken Your Dreamer. So I'm making this video with my new glasses on because wearing the new glasses is bringing up some things for me that maybe the rest of you are feeling as well. So I'm trying these progressives for the first time, and I have to tell you, I'm not doing really well. I've had them for about 3 weeks, and I've worn them for a total of about 4 hours because every time I put them on, I start feeling dizzy and like I can't quite get my bearings. And after a while, I start getting a little bit nauseous. So I take them off and I put my old glasses on. And when I was thinking about this today, I was kind of laughing at myself because it reminds me of what we do whenever we're going through a period of change or transformation, or we're sort of on unfamiliar ground or in unfamiliar territory, and how easy it is for us to want to get out of the discomfort and not stay with something long enough to make it tolerable, and we just go back to our old ways of being or doing things. And I know that this is a really potent time for a lot of people. I see it in my own life. I see it with my friends. And I have certainly seen and talked to many clients about this period of time that we're in, where many, many things are coming up to make us feel uncomfortable, disoriented, out of sorts, and a little bit like we're walking on ground that's moving beneath our feet as we're walking on it. And I just was struck today with the similarity between all of that and what's going on with me and these new glasses. So I wanted to share a few things with you in case you don't know these things. It might make all these uncomfortable feelings and discomfort a little bit easier to tolerate. And I'm not an astrologist, nor am I a numerologist. I know probably just enough to be dangerous, but I just want to share a few things with you that I've read and that other people have told me who are much more educated in these things. But we are going through an incredibly strong period of energy this month in April. It's been present since certainly the beginning of 2014, but because of some ways that the stars and the planets are aligning, the fact that we just 36 hours or so ago had a full moon with a full lunar eclipse happen, and we'll be experiencing another eclipse at the end of the month, along with something called a grand cross, where 4 or 5 planets line up in such a way, equidistant from each other, that there's a cross that is created by by the way they're aligned. And all of that going on is really causing some very potent energies that you may be noticing in your own life. Things coming up to be cleared, old memories, old patterns that perhaps you thought you had dealt with, or that you have been doing a fairly good job at putting aside and not addressing directly, are all coming to the surface now, because it's a time with the eclipses, with the speeding up of the energies that we're in, with everything that's going on in terms of ascension and resurrection and humanity at this time, that we really have to let go of the energy and the patterns of things that don't serve us any longer. And this is why these things are coming up for us now. It's not a random occurrence. I really want you to understand that. It's my personal belief that when we start having experiences in our lives where we're seeing these patterns over and over and over again, whether it's in a relationship or our own ways of dealing with things, or maybe not dealing very well with things, or in a work situation that we've been tolerating or been unhappy in, that when it's time to let those go because they don't serve us any longer, the universe very lovingly and sometimes very persistently will continue to bring that to our awareness and our intention, so that we can get very conscious about it and make some different choices and use the tools and the techniques available to us, and there are so many, to really let go of that energy, because we are in a new time where it's not okay anymore to bring our old stories, to carry our old stories with us, to let us be anchored or pulled back by those old energies. It's really time to let that go and step more fully into who you are and who you really came here to be. You can certainly use those experiences for the information available in them to you, for the lessons that you have learned and the ways in which you have grown, but it's no longer appropriate to use them to be in a victim mentality or in a place of lack or limitation. So as if you know me at all, you know one of my favorite tools is emotional freedom technique. And I'm not going to go into a long explanation about that right now. There are plenty of places, including my YouTube channel, where you can get information about how to use EFT. But I would really encourage you right now, if you are experiencing what I've just talked about, old memories, old traumas, old patterns, old limiting beliefs and thoughts coming up into your awareness in a way that feels really potent and concentrated, to just know that this is the universe saying to you, it's time. Enough already. It's time to let this go. And please use EFT as a way to help let go of that energies and support you to step into more of your wonderful genius, your divinity, your creative energy, because the world needs you right now. So tap away, let those energies go. If I can support you in any way, please be in touch, and blessings on your journey. Namaste.